Good morning, this is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, what do I mean by live in case you're new to these videos? This is not a situation where everything's already been recorded and now I'm coming back and doing some sort of recap or post commentary or voiceover. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw emotions, raw thoughts, raw reactions, you will get all that here. If you want nicely edited, nicely scripted video, then to honor your time, you will not get that here. But if you just want kind of a nitty-gritty, dirty look at what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, you'll find that here. Right now, market opens up here in about 10 minutes, and I am watching CCIV out of the opening gates. Very curious about 36.25. I've been talking about it quite a bit actually in the chat room. You can see I just made another alert here about how 36.25 once again is back in play here in pre-market. So it's gotten closer, but at one point this thing was up over 39. So for it to be back around the 37 mark is actually relatively close. So that's a situation where, okay, it's seemingly back in play. But again, because these are live, I don't know. Maybe it will never come into officially in play, but it's getting close there. So that's what I'll be watching out of the opening gates, I think, and we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll see you back at the open. Well, I turned my back away for just a couple of seconds, and you can see that I missed 36.25. And now it's all the way down here at 35.80. But that's always the problem with pre-market is there's so many other things I have going on with customer service, replying to YouTube comments. So it's nobody's fault but my own. But 35.50 though does look like another interesting area. Although I can't be taking it right now. If it were to get down there, that'd be just a bit too overextended. But if this thing wants to bounce up here a little bit, I am now interested at 35.50-ish. But at this pace, it almost seems like this thing's going to head down there and hit it right now. But would like to see some sort of bounce. I guess worst case, if it doesn't bounce, then oh well, that means members that did get that 36.25 alert, they're doing even better. So kind of a win-win here. Bummer for me, but hey, you know what? If I know that members are making that much more money on it, fantastic. But yeah, looking like now getting a bounce from right around that area. So on the open, which is in about 7 minutes, I will be watching that 35.50-ish area very closely. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, I am going to get a new trade plan here in place. CCIV on the open, watching for a break of 35.75 with push down to, at minimum, 35.50. We'll consider adding on the break of 35.50. So that's the goal right there. That's the plan. If it can hold up, like I said, because these are live, for all I know, this is all going to happen in pre-market, which is just not when I'm looking to do it right now. I would like to see it happen at the official market open. So hopefully it can hold above there. If not, it is what it is. But that's the current plan. I'll go ahead and pause. You know, I may regret this, but I like it just so much. This is such a good looking setup right here. So I will take it at 35.75-ish if it looks like that's going to break. In the world. So the chart just went down there, but the level 2 is definitely never actually did that. So that's a bad print there. I'll have to go back and watch that on video because, yeah, the level 2s definitely did not drop down to that area. And it bounced right off of that 35.50 mark. So maybe I should just stick with 35.50. Not even worry about 35.75. Keep it at 35.50 now. But all right, I'm going to definitely just sit back and watch now after seeing that. That's got me a little confused on what happened right there. So there's definitely some goofiness going out there, but I'm going to keep a close eye on 35.50. All right, my broker is locked. The markets are open. This is changing. My level 2s over here are not. So my broker, all right, there we go. Let's go check on Tesla here. All right, looks like Tesla's in business, and I do like Tesla here for potential short here. What is that low? 669. So I'm going to watch 669 as a potential short here. I'm going to get that alerted. Tesla 669 flush point, 1 minute. to be fair. Maybe this is a legitimate bounce. But we'll see what it wants to do. Hey, Faye. A little quieter, okay? Daddy's making a video. Got my youngest with me today. CCIV just going straight down, but I want to stick with Tesla here. See if this 669 area can come into play here. It's coming down. Now bouncing back up. CCIV though, just, all right, it looks like these level 2s are finally caught up here. Yeah, 3150 potential area, but that's, I mean, that was such a big plunge to the downside there. This is 6.9 in there at 669, looking for a move to the downside here. Nice. Let's see if we can get some more. Good. Let's see if we can get even some more push to the downside. All right, still have 50 shares left. But let's see if this thing wants to get down below 665, to which I will then consider taking some more off. But I'd like more than 665. Let's see if we can get it, like I said, down. There we go. Good, good, good. Took some more off at 664. We'll call this good if it can get down below 662. And let's see if it wants to give me a little bit more than that. There we go. All out there for $605, and it is 9:33. I swear the markets are a crazy, crazy place. $600 in 3 minutes. And again, as you saw, or you didn't see, but you heard me right there, question, was Tesla a dead cat? Then 669 flush point. So for all you members out there, congratulations. Fantastic, fantastic trade. Let's come over here. So that's how the chat room works. I mean, nope, whoops, missed that one. 3150. That's all right, though. That's, I don't know. I think I might just call it a day. I mean, a 5-minute work day, that'd be pretty nice. I mean, $600. I'm quite happy with that. But we'll see if maybe something else wants to present itself. Yeah, a lot of bloodshed out there right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll look around for just a few more minutes. All right, I'm watching 3230 here. If that breaks, I think this thing has a chance, and not maybe go down to lows, but at least give some sort of opportunity. But I want to see 3230 be broken. So 3230, key level I'm watching here. Looking for confirmation. Yeah, this thing's trying to figure out what direction it wants to go. All right, well, I'll go ahead and pause. I'm not going to make you sit here and sit through this consolidation, but I'll go ahead and pause. Whoops, I got it rolling. I saw 30, but no, it's going in the opposite direction right now. 3230 is what I'm not looking at. I saw 33 and got confused for a second. So never mind. I shouldn't have unpaused it. Well, never mind at this point. This one is actually working its way upwards. And full disclosure on Tesla. Wow. I got that thing way wrong. Congratulations to members, though. I mean, I made basically $6 per share on that last exit where I thought, all right, that's good. I mean, that was $6 per share. And now look at it. It's $6.40. So, wow. Again, congratulations to members that, again, the alert came at $6.69 on that flush point. And I wasn't even close. No idea. No. So let me be very transparent. I had no idea that was going to happen. Obviously, if I did, I'd still be holding. But yeah, that's just a bonkers move right there. I am more than happy with that trade. I'm not saying I did anything wrong per se. The only thing I did wrong was I guess I wasn't greedy enough in thinking that this thing was going to roll over. What is that? Basically $25. Yeah. Sorry. Let me put it this way. If your trade plan is going into something like, I want to see this thing move $25 in my favor, yeah, it can happen like it's happening here, but is that like going to happen more times than not? Probably not. But yeah, what a score. So yeah, that's great for members. Now, I have no idea if a member would still even be holding right now too, because this is such a crazy move. But yeah, congratulations. And going back to CCIV here. Now, the people that actually played the breakout, I kind of gave a dual option alert on that one. What do I mean? Well, you can see here that at first it was 31.50 as the flush point, but then I also put 33.50 upside break point. So in other words, if it looks like it would break through 33.50, you could upside, right? Buy it. So anybody that played the 33.50 mark, they're doing very well. Like I said, I was laser focused on let's see if this thing rolls back over for the short-sided trade. But yeah, for anybody that played it on the long side on 33.50. I mean, congratulations. You're approaching almost $2 per share up on that trade. So, yeah, very good morning for members. Okay, watching 635 here. Potential entry point here on Tesla. 635, watching closely. In at 635. And out there for a quick scalp of over $400, which now has me up over $1,000 on the day. And it is 9:45. So $1,000 in 15 minutes. I'm serious. I mean, I'm not a greedy savage. I'm not bragging about myself at all. I'm just trying to build perspective for you. Where in the world can you make $1,000 in 15 minutes? That's crazy. Again, I'm not bragging. All I'm getting at is, just a minute. Oh, CCIV also rolled over. Oh, wow. Now, can't take that right now. That's too much of a chase at this point. Again, 31-50, that's coming into play there, but 32.30 was broken. But yeah, missed all of that. But point here being that, I'm not bragging about these results at all, but I know what it's like to look around social media and to look, and you see people making thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. And then you have a day where you make money. And it's very easy. It happens to me all the time where you're like, geez, that wasn't even that good. But you got to keep things in perspective. And the great perspective builder, in my opinion, is time, right? I mean, throw in a time. So let's say you made $100. Think about that. $100 in 15 minutes. Like, what's the minimum wage these days? And it's not anywhere close to $100 in 15 minutes. Let's say this. Let's say you made $50. $50 in 15 minutes? That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So keep things in perspective. And a great way to do that is with a time element. But yeah, absolutely blows my mind that you can make $1,000 in 15 minutes with the stock market and online trading. But you can, and you just saw it right here. But I am definitely calling it good here. I'm going to move on with my day. For those of you that are not familiar with the channel, I do, and my goal is what I call the be done in 30 approach, meaning my goal every day is to be done on average 30 minutes. So some days I'll go over 30 minutes, but in this situation, I'm 15 minutes under. So less than 15 minutes, or under 15 minutes below the 30-minute time frame, but on average 30 minutes. Because my goal here with day trading is not to go out there and buy a private yacht or a private jet. Now, if that's what you want, I want you to go get it. Go for it. Awesome. That's fantastic. For me, it's freedom of time. I want the ability to just have the ability to do with my time what I see fit. And as a father of 4 kids, young kids, I should say also, I want that freedom of time to now, like I said earlier, I'm with my youngest Faye So me and Faye, we can go hang out. We can go do some stuff now. And it's, after 15 minutes in. But so that's why I do it. I'm not saying that's why you have to do it, but that's why I do day trading, is I just want that freedom of time. So yeah, with a be done in 30 approach, I'm well under average here at 15 minutes. And that's that. Now, before I do go, a final request on my part: if you enjoy these videos, then one thing, because they're not the easiest to make, because they are truly live, I have to talk to you. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to think about my own trade plans. I have to execute my trades. I have to think about alerts that I'm going to make in the chat room. I have to type those alerts. So there's just a lot going on. So these videos are difficult to make, but they are possible. But I just want to make sure that I should still keep doing them, because if there's no interest, then I'm just not going to do them. And that's fine if there's no interest. At least I know, so I don't have to, worry about going through all these hoops that I have to go through. But if you do enjoy these videos and would like for me to keep making them, then two things: hit the like button, leave a simple comment. The comment could be as easy as thanks, could be a thumbs up emoji, could be the diamond hands emoji, give me a rocket emoji, just an emoji. And hitting that like button goes a super long way in communicating to me that, hey, yeah, I enjoy these videos, Clay, please keep making them. And that, and as long as I know that there's interest, I'll keep on doing them. So that's all. And then of course, if you like the channel, check it out. Hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button, as I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But like I said, like button, leave a simple comment. Those things go a long, long way. But yeah, get out there. Don't lose perspective. Even if you made $50 in 15 minutes, that is crazy. Go tell somebody working minimum wage that you made $50. And actually don't do that, because you'd be like rubbing it in. So just keep perspective, get out there, keep working your system, keep working your strategy, and let those gains build up and build up. And the market is a great place to do that. So everybody, thank you for hanging out. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.